Potieria, something like that. Middleweight division. I can never say this guy's name, but nonetheless, this fight's about to get underway, and both these middleweights look like light heavyweights. I mean, it's crazy. Ihor is huge. Bryczek just looks shorter because he squats down on those legs. He's in red, Ihor in black, and this is getting ready to be a great fight. We took Bryczek, we took a chance. Luckily, we're 6-4 right now, so we got some room for error, but we'd much like to be 7-4. We'll see. Bryczek making his UFC debut. Didn't really know what to expect with him. This is just a gut instinct type of prediction here, and we'll see. And Ihor standing flat-footed in the center of the octagon, and he looks like he's ready to stand in the pocket and strike. Oh! Big right already by Robert. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Both these guys just kind of dancing around, trying to feel each other out. First minute gone. And already it's 4-1 Ihor in significant strikes. Doesn't seem like it, but it is. And he misses on a big right. Yeah, Ihor makes me nervous, man. He's a big dude. Now he is constantly coming forward and keeping those hands down, so there is room there. Ooh, and it looked like an eye poke here. And there'll be time. 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in round one. So we're just getting started, and we got a stoppage already. 4-1 in significant strikes. And now Ihor having a hard time seeing out of that left eye. So he's blinking a little bit. He's going to get 5 minutes if he needs it, but I say this takes a minute or two, and he'll be ready to go. He's just trying to get his vision back. Here we see it. Yeah, he stuck it right in there. Dang. You know, here you got Ihor like really leaning in to throw a big left, which missed. And you got Bryczek just kind of throwing out a jab, but with the finger straight out. So it leads to the eye poke, and this will take a few seconds, but he'll be fine. Early on here, not much action in the first minute and a half. It looks like we're going to get the doctor come in, but this to me doesn't look like one that's going to stop the fight like we saw last week. Okay, and he's not even seeing a doctor. He's just wiping his eye. And we'll just have to wait it out here. But again, both these middleweights look like light heavyweights. Just huge. Big guys, man. It's like zero body fat. I mean, it's crazy. These guys are like weighing in at 185. They're more like 210. I mean, it's wild. Now the doctor looking at his eye, and he's moving it. He's fine. Only a minute and a half in out of the 5 minutes, so I think he's going to be fine, but he's taking his sweet time, that's for sure. 3 fights left, 2 fights after this one. It's almost over. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, definitely accidental. Here we go. We're about 2 minutes in. We're about to get this thing started, though. Come on, Bryczek. Take advantage now. Take advantage. Let's go. Just so you know, we're in the big 3, ladies and gentlemen. We ride with these 3. We got a 6-4 record tonight after starting 1-3. So we've won 5 of the last 6, and we needed this. This is a jump-off point for the whole season. Even if we can get 2 of the last 3 here, especially the main event, that would be huge. And a nice leg kick by Ihor. 3 minutes left, round 1. And again, much like the Michael Johnson fight earlier, you got 2 guys with opposite stances, right? You got the right-handed Bryczek, and you got the left-handed Ihor, which means their lead legs are, you know, kind of banging a little bit. They're very close. Oh, and a big right by Bryczek. Boy, now you see the side view, and he's a big boy too. I mean, he's got some strong shoulders. Oh, here we go, Bryczek. Let's go, baby. Please get the finish, man. Please get the finish. Trevor James, you got Robert Bryczek versus Ihor Potieria, something like that. 17-5 versus 20-5. So we're getting into the nitty gritty here. Final 3 fights of the card, and now you got a low blow by Bryczek, and the fight stops again. So you already had a warning, and now you have Ihor go down. So now you had an eye poke and a low blow. So we're on hold once again. And if anything, that's going to slow Ihor down, or at least give him a chance to recover. Trevor James saying Elon versus Zuckerberg, yeah. I think Musk destroys him. Honestly, I think that would be not even close. Kim Trell says Justin Bieber. I hear you. I hear you. What's up, Jose Moreno? I see you. People getting involved in the chat, man. I'm glad you guys are in the chat too, because nothing's happening in the fight. I mean, you got Ihor on all knees right now. Just a minute's passed since the eye poke, so we're just, we're just waiting. Joe Rogan versus Dana, that would be a whooping, man, in about 30 seconds. Yeah, that would be a whooping. Come on, Ihor. Enough is enough. Let's go, man. Let's fight, baby. And then we'll see now. I mean, he's already had one warning, but that was on the eye poke. This is on the low blow, so hopefully it's just another warning. No need to take a point right here, that's for sure. And now Ihor's talking to his coach. And why is that? Why is that allowed? Or is that a doctor? I can't tell. Boy, and he's got about 3 or 4 rounds of break here in just the first round. We're now approaching 2 minutes again, so he's sitting at about 4 minutes of stoppage time, which I don't think we even ever used that word in the UFC. But Ihor's sitting on over 4 minutes of stoppage time now on an eye poke and a low blow. So we're just chilling, man. 2 minutes left in the round. It's crazy. Hey, how do you think the fight is going so far? I think it's going to be pretty bland and normal. I mean, I would tend to agree, but right now it's anything but normal with the stoppage. Like Ihor's takes the eye poke, he takes 2 or 3 minutes. Now he takes a low blow, he's taking 2, and it didn't look like a terrible low blow, So maybe he's feeling something from Robert Bryczek that's making him say, hey, I need to take all this time I can. Joe Rogan's parents versus Dana White's parents. Well, let's see, Joe Rogan's parents were hippies. If I remember him describing that right. Dana White's parents, I have no idea. And that's not to say hippies can't fight, but usually they're more peaceful, peace-loving type people. So I would have to lean, without knowing, I'd have to lean towards Dana White's parents, for sure. Boy, look at the ref talking to Bryczek like that. Another stern warning. He says, any more low blows or eye pokes, you're losing a point. So here we go. But Ihor's had 5 minutes off, so he's basically freshly recovered. And if you're Bryczek, you can't worry about the point right now. You just got to worry about fighting. You can't be tentative because you're worried about something like that. And so far, it doesn't seem like it's affecting him. It seems like he's just bouncing around like normal. I mean, it's still early in this fight, but now Bryczek coming in looking for the takedown. He misses, but lands a big left on the way out. Okay. Ooh, boy, these guys are trading, man. I'm starting to like middleweight fights if they stay like the last two. I mean, look at how the last fight turned out with RoboCop. He just slowly but surely grinded out a victory, and then boom, in the third round, just went crazy. A lot of power in this division. And it's the power combined with the ability to still move. Like, they're not quite like lightweights, right? They don't move like lightweights, but they definitely still move well. They're light on their feet. And they also got the power behind it. Oh, Ihor's taking it back. Look out. All right, Bryczek, relax. You got to get him off your back here. Turn around, man. You got to get him off your back. Break those hands up. Oh, man, this is right where Ihor wants to be. And he's landing some knees now. 29-9 in significant strikes for Ihor. I didn't realize it was that bad. That's crazy. Dang, man. And as this thing approaches the end of round one, and that'll be the bell, we'll get there. So as we get ready for round two, it's 29-9 in significant strikes, 11-4 head strikes, 1 minute of control for Ihor. So it looks like Ihor won that round, unfortunately. I'll tell you what, if we drop this fight, we fall to 6-5, it's going to start to get real interesting in the next two. So I think we took a chance in the next fight too with Andre Fili. Because 50K Ige, you never know what's going to happen with him. He's capable of KOing anybody. Second round's underway, and we need some action here. We need some action. That was like a 12-minute first round. Nice leg kick, man. I just hope Bryczek is not getting like tentative now because of the warnings. It didn't seem like it right away after, but now he's definitely slowed down the last two minutes of round one and the first minute here of round two. Just seems like he's slowed down. Like, not because he's tired, but because he's just more content with landing jabs and keeping the distance. But that's not going to get you a win in a UFC setting. Ooh. Spinning back fist nearly landed by Ihor. Bryczek duck at the last second. Let's go, fellas. We need some action here. Big left by Ihor. Come on, man. Bryczek, those body punches are not doing anything. You're leading 7-1, but it's not doing anything. You're down 17-5 in head strikes. Ihor will do this all day. Dang, man. There's one. It's about freaking time. Okay. Nearly a clash of heads there as the refs kind of shouting to the two fighters. Now Ihor talking a little smack. He's like, what, I didn't do anything. Bring it. But he's the one that spent 5 or 6 minutes on break time around one, so, you know. Gosh, we haven't seen a big finish since Trevin Giles got KO'd in the prelims, man. We need something to happen here. We need some action. Halfway through the fight, 2:30 left in round two. And Bryczek's consistent. You know, he's coming in, he's landing jabs and some leg kicks and shots to the body, but it's not enough to get a win. Like, he's not being aggressive enough. This isn't a boxing match, man. Now Ihor comes in for the takedown. Almost gets it. Way to get that leg out of there and stay standing, that's for sure. And it's going Ihor's way. I mean, coming into the fight, he doubled up Bryczek in terms of significant strikes. He's much more active than him. I just thought Bryczek would be able to counter with some takedowns and control time, but it's just, you know, it's his first UFC fight. He's taking on a veteran in Ihor, and quite frankly, I probably should have known better. So now I just got to hope for a big KO finish. I don't see a submission coming. I don't see a decision coming. It's basically a finish or you lose the fight. And hopefully his corner tells him this in between the rounds. We'll see. And Ihor slips, he gets back up, then lands a left. Yeah, so 2 big fights coming after this, man. Dan 50K Ige versus Andre Fili, and then you get the main event, Jack the Joker Hermanson versus Joe Pyfer. Can't wait for that one. And that's another middleweight fight. Goodness gracious. And the middleweight division is just fascinating because you're watching two guys with all kinds of power who can both take punches. Like you just think someone's going to fall eventually. But a lot of these fights grind out into the third round. You saw RoboCop get the win, and that was a middleweight division fight in the previous fight. But these guys can take punches. I mean, it's crazy. Ooh. Yeah, so we're going to be at the end of round 2, man. Here we go, another 3-round fight. You know, which state do you live in? Live in multiple states. Just depends on the day of the week. All right, man, just stick it out through a third round. So far, I think all 3 fights that we've done tonight have gone 3 rounds. So we've done a lot of talking. Yep, you had Rodriguez get the KO in the third. You had Michael Johnson win by decision. Yep. But nonetheless, here we stand, 6-4 on the night. We just gotta hope Bryczek can get it here. If we get one more win, at least it's a winning night. So no matter how bad it is, we can get one more win. Can ride out into the sunset. Third round coming up. Stay tuned. Just when you thought it was going to a decision in the last fight, Gregory RoboCop Rodriguez went off in round 3. So it's not beyond imagination we can get a finish here still. And Ihor's coming right in, and he's dominating, 61-23 in significant strikes. And without a KO finish from Bryczek, this prediction is going to go sideways real quick. Oh, nice. Come on, Ihor's slowing down a little bit. Here's your opportunity. Here's your opportunity. You got to take advantage of it. Big left by Ihor. Kind of stunned Bryczek slightly for a second. He's still coming forward. Oh, big left. Come on, Bryczek. Please. Oh, my gosh, that was close. Now it's Ihor landing. Oh, my goodness. Boom. Oh, no. Oh, Bryczek goes down. Dang it. Oh, my goodness. And Ihor's taking the bag. Ihor should have stayed on his feet. I don't know why when these guys, they land a big strike and the other fighter's in trouble and then they want to go to the ground game. It seems like they get to recover, as Bryczek did. Now he takes a right standing up. Oh, my goodness. Bryczek's taking some shots here. This thing's about to be finished, I think. 3 minutes left in the third, and Bryczek just ducks right when he needed it. Oh, my gosh. Ihor's getting ready to close the door on this fight. If he can land one more big one. Oh, my gosh. Oh, come on, Bryczek. Let's get it going, man. Let's get it going. 3 minutes left. You got to do something here. Quit covering up. Oh. And Ihor's smelling it now. Don't go for the takedown, Ihor. Keep it on the feet. I don't get it. Nice shoulder strike there. Ihor, I hear you, man. Right now, middleweight division is ruled by Dricus du Plessis, who says he's not fighting at UFC 300. Which, I mean, I couldn't imagine he would after going 5 rounds with Strickland just a month ago. That'd be crazy. Who the heck's fighting in the main event at 300? That's what everybody wants to know. Oh! Ihor's pulling away big time. 83-31 in significant strikes. Can he get the finish? He keeps tying up. I don't get it. Like, you're dominating. Why tie up? Why tie up? Oh, Ihor's pounding away. He's close, man. He's close. Then he leans again. Why? Now it's Bryczek in control with 90 seconds left. You got to get out of this though and start swinging. Even though it's a disadvantage for you against Ihor. I mean, it's the only possible way you can win is with a KO finish. Because this fight is absolutely being dominated by Ihor. Oh boy, we're about to fall to 6-5. Oh my goodness. About to fall to 6-5 because Bryczek's going down. 90-32 now in significant strikes. Ihor's just pulling away. And he's just going to grind out a victory here, running the clock. 10 seconds left. There's a tap. Come on, Bryczek, last chance. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Land one, baby. Land one. Yeah, and that's going to do it. Round 3 is over. We got 2 fights left, and this one's going to be easy win for Ihor. He's going to move to 21-5, and I think it's safe to say we can shut this video down because if Ihor loses this fight, the MMA world will go crazy because he absolutely dominated. Before we get out of here, 93-45 in total strikes, 90-35 in significant strikes, 60-20 in head strikes. 237 of control. It's a wrap. Ihor is going to move to 21-5, middleweight division. UFC Vegas 86.